One drill to rule them all, and then the ball will take care of itself. Oh, this is going to be great. Really seep into your golf swing. Blend the body parts, the movements first. You'll get a feel of where that golf ball is after a while. The more you do, the better you're going to get. You can only get better if you do them correctly. But you only want to do one drill, then this is the one for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett, and if you can see Trev back there looking very golden in this beautiful afternoon here at the middle range at Chestfield. Today's video, as you can see from the title or the thumbnail, is one drill to rule them all. I have probably 3 favourite drills, and this is one. If you want to blend your swing together, if you want to work on all parts of your swing but you only want to do one drill, then this is the one for you. So back camera set up, and let's get going. So like I said in the intro, probably got about 3 main drills that I call my desert island drills. It's a bit silly, but if you're stranded on a desert island, you've got a million golf balls, one club, 80 yards, 100 yards to deal with, this is one of the drills. Trev's putting on his own show back there. Quite finished, Trev? Good boy. Oh no, he thinks we're playtime already. I love exercises that you're only going to get better at, so the more you do, the better you're going to get, and this is one of these drills. So I'm going to do a couple of variations. Golfer who creates too much hook starting right wants a bit more stability, and the golfer who wants a little bit more release, a bit more distance, and a bit more kind of take away that slice. So let's start off with the golfer who creates too much hook. So the exercise I'm on about is the hit and hold. So basically like that. Now there's a right and wrong way to do any exercises, so I'm going to tell you kind of the pitfalls to fall into. But if you've got a practice area like this, oh, absolutely beautiful, because you can stand here, do an hour, you don't need to go mad. I really like the idea of little and often. It can really seep into your golf swing. You can see what I'm doing there, making a pretty full backswing. I'm not hitting it full out. I'm a little leaning into it, and I'm holding it off. Holding it off meaning you can see my left arm and club shaft all in one. Leaning into it, I mean I'm not staying back, because if I stay back, the club's gonna pass me without me thinking about it under speed. So change the direction. I'm really loading my left side, and at the same time I'm loading my left shoulder and head as well. So I'm not keeping my head behind it, which you probably need for a driver, but for an iron, for this exercise, you want to load your left knee, load your left side, left shoulder as well. So I'm really into it all as one there, and then I'm really firing and pivoting my torso through the ball, as well as, I know it's a lot of juggling here, as well as holding that angle. So I'm holding that right arm, right hand under my left. So I'm keeping stability. This is exaggerated, but left to my own devices I'm a bit rappy, and if you're hooking it, this is the kind of the one for you. So it's the hit and hold, and you're holding it off, you see, so you're holding that off. I'll get onto the golfer who slices it in a minute. So 3/4 of the way up and loading into my left side, and then I'm pivoting with my torso, keeping my right hand under my left. As much as I can, I'm going to take a little bit of pace off it. Beautiful. It's always going to be a bit of flick down there, because that's my natural tendency. I've got to get a little bit forward with everything. You can see my head there. Probably with an iron only, so not only am I creating a bit of ground force with into my left toe area, left balls of my feet there, but I'm leaning into it with my head a little bit. It's exaggerated, and then split second I'm going to coil and pivot. Oh yes, kind of a stinger type of shot. Hit that a little harder that time. So where the hit and hold for you hookers of the ball comes into play is you're marrying up the lateral force down, pivoting, and then you're keeping hold of it by nice passive release of the hands. So the trap to fall into is you go too long. So you've got to do it to a point where you can still keep hold of that club face. So you're using the ground, so you're into your left side, so you're not spinning early. From here, you're now really focusing where I am. Belt buckle, torso, you're turning through, so you're opening, and there's a little bit of up as well. From this position, if you start straightening your leg and your left pocket goes back, you will lift automatically. Nice and slow. Like I say in many videos, work on speeds. That was like a 4 out of 10. Right, okay, I didn't quite get my right hand underneath there, so I'm really going to focus on that bit. So you really feel a late strike. Beautiful. And what this is going to do, this is going to pull the club back online, because if you just keep going lateral, the club will go under. So this pivoting from this forward position will really pull the club back to the ball without going under. You don't have to do them all. You can kind of favour one, so I'm going to feel like my right hand is under. There you can see there, really kind of delivering my right hand under. It's still pointing to the sky. It's never going to hook doing that. You really get lateral. You can see my head's going beyond the ball there. Pivot, hold on to it. Oh yes. So that's how you do the hit and hold exercise if you're a hooker of the ball. If your plane is a little bit under here. Let's get on to the golfer who slices it. It's a little bit over the top, having to hold back without a release. So this is why I do 2 variations, because generally, this is why I do 2 variations. I like to kind of do neutral, that's for certain, but generally the golfer is one side or the other. So this is the one, oh, it's a bit closer. This is the golfer now who slices it. The head stays a little back this time, so it doesn't go forward. But for you slicers of the ball, you need that little bit of lateral, but you need that little bit of separation as well. So head stays back, just doesn't go with it like it does with the first exercise, the first option anyway. So there's a forward motion, a lateral. Now from here, you're keeping that head there. You're not pivoting now, you're just now releasing. So releasing meaning club, hands and knee all go through at the same time. Okay, let's blend that up. Without stopping, backswing, forward motion, kick and release. It's not a distance exercise, so nice and short. There you can see. So what you're looking for now, you're looking for the leading edge to look up, not like the first option, and your palm is kind of looking down the line. You're not across. So the lateral, keeping your head and you're shifting, what that's going to do, because you're hitting it quite light, it's allowing the club to drop a little bit. From here now you're practicing release, so club and hands past you, a little bit of weight shift as well. So you're practicing that position. Obviously that is not your golf swing, but you're looking to swing through that. Head hasn't come up yet when you hit it full out. Beautiful. Doesn't have to be perfect. That wasn't. A little clean. For you golfers who are a little bit on top of it too quickly, a little bit steep, then you have to correct. Oh, this is going to be great. So shifting, head staying there, that might take a little bit of time. So pressurizing, getting some weight over. My knee is still out, it's not twisted yet, so I can feel some weight on the balls of my feet. From here, we're going to kick and release. That's the position you want to try and feel like you're going to get into. Nice and light, it's not a distance exercise, it's not release. What am I saying? It's not result, albeit over a period of time, you'd like to see a bit of consistency with the ball. Just starting out doing this exercise, you might not get it because you're trying to blend and juggle these ingredients to the recipe. I get it, so it's not going to be easy to kind of change very quickly, but first of all, ingredient number 1, shifting, head still. Ingredient number 2 is release. So the club, hands and knee are releasing together. You can see here, when I stop, it's exaggerated and quite passive. Knees kicked in, I can see all my studs there, and the club is down the line, probably a little bit more to the right. You may not get there. Shift, head, release. There we go. Like anything, if you're learning to juggle, blend these body parts and feelings together, it might take a few. If you just do this exercise, you will get better. It wasn't perfect, a little fat. That's okay. Remember, I'm used to staying a bit behind it for a bad shot, so I'll probably do this too much. That's okay too. If you're unsure when you hit a ball, just step to the side. Remember, without the ball there, it's always a little bit easier, isn't it? Okay, we're going to get over first. Feel like your hands are dropping at the same time. Allow them to drop nice and light. From here, we're going to kick in, and our club and hands are going to go through. So what I'm feeling there is from here, is my hands are still going forward, but at the same time, my glove is going to turn over. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to feel it in my palm of my right hand. It's now going to roll 180 degrees. you're going to see that in the club face. Where is the club face in this position? If it's pointing straight up, you've done it. That's the checkpoint. Remember, everyone I've given this drill to at the start, they always go too far. Don't hit it too hard. Remember, you're here to check to see if you've done it right. Even if you fat it like that, doesn't really matter. You're here to blend the body parts, the movements first. Get the movements first, and then the ball will take care of itself. Like I said in the intro, you won't get any worse. It's the best exercise in the world. Look at that, my head's staying nice and still with the slow-mo there. Beautiful. Doesn't move, you're not looking up. Hit and hold. There we go, look at that. Not even looking yet. You can look up, train it, there it is. You'll get a feel of where that golf ball is after a while. Knee fully engaged, can't say that enough. Separate, knee fully engaged, head staying there, arms have gone past you. You can see how many studs I've got at the bottom of my shoe there from behind. Just let the ball get in the way. Different speeds, it's not result to straight away. Lovely. I don't want to do too many of my bad ones, so I'm going to go back to first option. So it's the same movement on the way down, but we're just going to add some lateral with top half now. So that's going to get the club out more, you see. Bang! It's not going to get it in here if I keep my head back. I'm keeping my right hand under. That's what you need to do if you're a hooker of the ball. Beautiful. It's probably hitting that too hard. I'll just take a little bit of pace off this next one. I've got a 7-iron here. There we go, that was better. Really under it, look at that. Never, ever, ever gonna hook, ever. And if you're a slice of the ball, you're looking for that same lateral shift, but you're keeping back a little bit. And there's a lot to juggle here. And then you're gonna kick and release. Release meaning get that palm looking back behind you. And then the club face will do the same. And that will stop you slicing the ball. It will never slice because the ball is only reacting to what that club face is doing. Okay everyone, if you've been to the channel before, you would have heard me mention these desert island drills. I love them because you can only get better if you do them correctly. If you follow these guidelines, no matter what side of the fence you are, if you're a hooker of the ball or if you're a slicer of the ball and you want to try and find some neutral ground, just follow those instructions and it can be really beneficial if you can make it part of your practice routine. Feeling comes from movement. If you make these feelings, you think, oh, I can really feel it in my left knee there, I'm not spinning out, or I can really feel it in my torso or my right hand, what my shoulders are doing. It can really give you a feeling. That can be so beneficial taking it to a full swing. So Trev substituted a golf ball for a tennis ball, so I think it's the end of the video. So thanks very much for everyone's support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Stay healthy on and off the golf course, and we'll see you then. Cheerio!